I'm Stephen Hughes and I lead on the construction sector portfolio within Enterprise Ireland. In this short video, we are bringing you some up-to-date information on how a number of our key and developing markets are reopening and resetting for the new way of doing business and for which we need to be aware of.
Hello, I'm Marissa Mannion, based in New York, and we are open for business.
Hi, I'm Kim Gilbert, based in Sydney, and we're open for business.
I'm Karin Angus, I'm based in the Nordics, and we are open for business.
I am Alix Durigny, based in Paris, and we are open for business.
I am Mohammed Afif, based in Riyadh, and we are open for business.
I'm John Hunt, based in our London office, and we are open for business.
Construction sites in the Nordics have stayed open, but there may be some travel restrictions to keep in mind. The Nordic borders are either already open or will be from 15th of July from EU, Schengen countries and the UK.
While the construction industry in France has been hit hard by the COVID-19 crisis, the situation now seems to be under control. 93% of construction sites have reopened and businesses are working hard to return to some level of normality.
In the United States, our recovery action plan varies from state to state, and in some cases county to county. Projects that have been deemed essential in the areas of data center, healthcare, and pharma build, and some municipal projects have remained ongoing. As of July 1st, most non-essential construction in the United States is open.
Construction was viewed as an essential economic service in Australia, and all construction sites remained open throughout lockdown, with social distancing measures implemented. In New Zealand, as part of Level 4 lockdown, construction sites did close, but they reopened mid-April and have remained open since then.
Take the time and focus on R&D. Enterprise Ireland has R&D and innovation grants available to our client companies, and I would urge that you get in contact with your development advisor to discuss those options.
Strategic partnerships have always been a key part of Irish companies' success, both in ANZ and globally, and never more so than now. We still have very little visibility on when international travel will fully resume, and now is a fantastic time to be building strategic partnerships with companies that are aligned, who can help you grow your business and deliver your product and services in market.
Construction companies should focus to be digital. Digital is already more and more required with the use of BIM. Digital design, digital twinning is the new way of construction, and especially the carbon dioxide targets and remote working caused by COVID gave a push on digital. We have seen examples of digitized auditing of complex construction works. COVID and the Green Deal makes us aware that we need to move forward.
Following stabilisation, the focus should be on the future, or rather, what was the future, as it's moved a lot closer in the last 3 months. So for an example, the gains we've made from eradicating non-essential travel, just in terms of the carbon and productivity savings, have been immense, and we'll want to hold on to them. So my advice on the return to business is to rebuild or reshape with an eye on market fit and be future ready.
Especially in current situation, market intelligence is crucial. You have to collect as much information as you can about the project scope, different phases, the stakeholders, the funding availability, and the project viability in general. You have to pick the right project with the right client. When you look at the opportunities in the Eurozone, and especially in the Benelux, it's still around pharma and data centers, as the demand grew during COVID. Another one for the near future is the construction of hydrogen plants and the works on clean energy.
One of the key opportunities for Irish companies across Australia and New Zealand is government infrastructure. In New Zealand in particular, the government has announced a $12 billion budget to be spent across the next 5 years in hospitals, schools, road and rail.
There are huge opportunities in the region in water sector, especially desalination plants, wastewater treatment plants and water networks.
The European Green Deal, launched by the European Commission in December 2019, outlines a comprehensive framework of regulations and legislations aimed at achieving the EU's targets of net zero carbon emissions by 2050 and a 50 to 55% emissions reduction by 2030. This will bring new opportunities, particularly in the construction sector, around green and innovative building products and energy-saving solutions.
We see great opportunity with modular construction, and even though the US has lagged globally with adopting technology, as a result of COVID, there is a thriving appetite.
Off-site, prefab and modular construction have been big for some time in the Nordics and maybe even more valid now in pandemic times. There are lots of opportunities when it comes to data centers in the Nordics and also in other parts of Europe, North America and Africa.
We have to include energy infrastructure, that whole decarbonisation of the grid. We have to include transport infrastructure, but not just the infrastructure projects themselves, but the building projects and sites that infrastructure investment releases. And that digital infrastructure, the whole 5G, fibre, power distribution, data centre mix, all look set on an upward trend.